My name is Carl Barden, and I am the owner and the director of both Medtoxin Venom Laboratories and the Reptile Discovery Center. The Discovery Center has been here and open to the public for about 6 years now, and Medtoxin, the Venom Lab, has been here on the property for 20 years. The primary focus of both the laboratory and the center is the commercial production of snake venom, which really means that we handle hundreds of snakes each week to extract their venom, harvest those venoms, and the venoms are then used in antivenom production and in all types of medical research using snake venoms. The center is also an educational institution, a small reptile zoo and / nature center. My interest in venomous snakes started when I was just a little boy, and then I saw Bill Haas, the director of the Miami Serpentarium, handling cobras on 60 Minutes one night. This was probably in the early 1970s, and I decided that that was really what I wanted to do. Right now we've got about 1,300 snakes on property, which is a little bit high because we're raising babies right now. About half of that number is on the venom line for venom production currently. We typically run 2 venom programs a day, 4 days a week. So we're open Thursday through Sunday. The venom programs are given at 11:30 in the morning and 3 p.m. in the afternoon. And typically in a given venom program, we will handle about 15 snakes, and that is normally 3 snakes of 5 different species or so. Some of our current projects: coral snakes, the southern copperhead, Florida cottonmouths, eastern or western diamondback rattlesnakes, and then eventually the Asian cobra. And so you'll come in and you'll watch a variety of snakes handled for venom production, and there is a running narrative on each species to tell you a little bit about the snake and a little bit about why we might be producing the venom. I've been bitten 11 times in the last 20 years. I haven't had a snake bite now in just over 8 years. We had a couple of stretches there where I had once 4 snake bites in 2 years. But I'm allergic to snake venom, terribly allergic to snake venom, most venoms, and I have also had some allergy problems with antivenom as well. In the United States, the average time to receive antivenom is somewhere around 4 or 4.5 hours post-bite. So you get bitten, you get transported to the hospital, they begin to evaluate your situation, you're getting sicker, they begin to mix the antiserums, decide that you in fact need them, and then give you to them. Often that's a long period of time. When I have a snake bite, it is a little different. Because of this traumatic allergy problem, we begin to feel, or I begin to feel, the consequences of the allergy event almost immediately. And in fact, I'm usually unconscious anymore in about 4 or 5 minutes after the bite, and often in dramatic respiratory distress sometime in that same time range, 5 to 8 minutes. So we have adrenaline here, epinephrine, and Benadryl to counteract the effects of the allergy. We treat, or I treat myself en route to the hospital, an injection of epinephrine, an injection of Benadryl. We have an airway kit and a number of medications to keep my airway open while we are waiting to meet either the ambulance personnel or we are en route and can actually get to the hospital. Oftentimes, because of the dramatic response time that I have, or little time I have in a snake bite, we often meet the ambulance or the fire people en route to the hospital. They can intubate me if they have to and get me into the ambulance and keep me breathing until we get to the hospital. That is not the reaction most people would have. We are probably approaching over 250,000 venom extractions now. So the rate is not a terrible safety record, but we always think it could be better. I have a very high level of job satisfaction. I've been very, very lucky to work in really what has been my dream my whole life.